Hello everyone. SRP has created a series of videos to guide you in using SRP RiceTrace. RiceTrace is a digital traceability solution designed to track and validate the SRP-verified rice from farm to market in compliance with SRP standards. RiceTrace aims to empower SRP producers and supply chain actors with seamless traceability of SRP-verified rice. Through this platform, users can obtain transaction certificates, request label and claim assessments, and facilitate transactions by contacting verified producers or verified sellers. On this platform, users are required to input various transaction and processing details, such as the volume of rice traded, buyer and seller information, shipping data, and details of materials and conversion ratios in the processing. SRP understands that data protection and data privacy are essential pillars of ensuring trust and security in RiceTrace. SRP works closely with Source Intelligence to develop the RiceTrace and to ensure the safety of all information entered into the platform. Source Intelligence maintains the highest standards of customer data protection and security by complying SOC2 audit and achieves ISO 27001:2013 certification. RiceTrace access is granted based on user roles, ensuring users only have permissions relevant to their responsibilities. Users can only view data specific to their own activities within the platform to maintain the confidentiality. All data within RiceTrace is owned by SRP and verified units, safeguarding its authenticity and alignment with sustainability standards. Data privacy ensures that all stakeholders' information is handled with care, maintaining confidentiality and compliance with applicable regulations. Before diving into the functionalities, let's familiarize ourselves with the key terms used in RiceTrace to ensure smooth navigation and understanding of the platform. Participating operator is an individual, company, or organization having ownership and control of rice and/or all rice-derived products from origin to market for one or several steps in the supply chain. Producer or producer group is individual or entities legally responsible for production of the rice, sold by those individuals or businesses, and who are eligible to apply for SRP evaluation under the scheme. Retailer is business that sells goods directly to consumers, acting as the final link in the supply chain. In RiceTrace, this can also refer to a company that, while not a traditional retailer, serves as the end point of the supply chain for SRP-verified rice. Verified unit is an entity, could be producer or producer group or participating operator, that holds the SRP verification statement. Verification statement, commonly known as certificate, specifies the performance of the producer or participating operator, including compliance score, compliance status, estimated verified volume, and permitted claims. Now we will introduce the functionalities in this RiceTrace. The first is production. In this function, RiceTrace will display the approved volume estimation for producer. This volume is obtained and verified from verification audit done by conformity assessment body. Producer will also be able to request volume adjustment if supported by sufficient evidence. The next function is inventory. On this menu, we can track the stock of SRP rice within the system. Any change of the volume, either made by purchasing, selling, or processing, will be reflected in inventory once the change is registered in the system. The next function is initial volume. This function is to register SRP rice received by participating operator without transaction certificate. The registration must be supported by sufficient evidence. This function also can be used to register by product from processing and to register specific type volume that will be separated from estimated volume from the audit. The next function is processing. This menu is to register processing of SRP rice in participating operator's processing site. The product of processing must be registered and will appear in inventory once the registration is done. The byproduct can also be registered in RiceTrace if it will be claimed as SRP-Verified product. The next function is Transaction Certificate. This menu is to obtain transaction certificate as required by SRP Chain of Custody Policy and Standard. The next one is Label and Claim. This is used to obtain approval for using SRP label and claim as regulated in SRP Brand Manual and Claim Guidelines. These functions can be accessed through Traceability menu in the RiceTrace, as you can see in the red lines mark. We will explore each menu in other videos for more detail. These submenus that you are seeing is the complete set of submenus. Different type of user will have different applicable set of submenu. For example, producers will have access to production submenu, but will not have access to processing submenu in their RiceTrace. On the other hand, retailers will not have access to production submenu. This applicability of submenus to different type of users will be explained in other video. This dashboard also provides information of SRP verified rice volume by country, as you can see in the orange box. We have reached the end of this video. Our next videos will be exploring the menus in the RiceTrace. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact us through assurance@sustainablerice.org. Thank you for watching.